want to be the best at speed bridging? You didn't answer my question. Well, too bad. You'll never be good, but you can get better. So, first step, you have to get blocks. I recommend you do this in housing. Let's just use wood and then wool. So if you're gonna want speed bridge, we're gonna do speed bridging, breezely, and I'll do some breezely. I'm not really that best, and then God bridging or something. God staircase. So speed bridging, you want to try to find a spot like right here where you don't really move that far back. You just want to move up, and then just press shift. Obviously, you need practice. I wouldn't recommend doing this on 1.15. I'm only doing it because I'm about to play normal Minecraft later. I'm too lazy to switch. It's much easier on 1.8. Because look how weird this is. There's really not much that you could do besides practice. But if you really want practice, then try this. Normal speed bridging. And if you do what Gator does, he does this. Not that. I've never tried what Gator does. He does something like this. Like that. Moving on. If you're in Skywars, obviously you'll want to use oak planks, but you won't have to go that far. Probably 5 blocks, but I would have fallen. All you have to do is hold down. You don't even need, like, high CPS. So let me try, like, clicking really fast. See? It doesn't really get you that far. See the difference? And if you want to do a God staircase, speed staircase is you do the same thing, but instead you go up, but you just hold space. Like, you don't uncrouch, you just do this. You can uncrouch and do this. I'm not really the best at it, but I'm doing it right now. I should have really fallen off sooner, but it's a little bit faster. But God staircasing is basically you breezily with a God staircase. You need really high CPS. Not really that high. I don't really have it because I can't butterfly click on my mouse. I can drag click. If I keep falling off, then maybe I'll... Yeah, see right there? You could sort of get somewhat far. Yeah. Or you can just, like, go backwards and just... You don't have to press S the entire time. You could do this. Like that. Sideways God staircasing is even harder. I could barely do it. I'm doing like Skywars where I'm just gonna rush someone. But I think I always feel like it's easier with Oak. I don't know why. It's the same thing. It's just it's easier. I'm not really that good. Might seem like I'm making excuses, but I'm seriously blaming 1.15 because on 1.8 you just crouch like a little bit, but on this you crouch once and you crouch twice actually. See, I'm pressing shift once. Look at this. And when you're doing this, see, you just fall right off. It's like impossible because you're really shifting 4 times instead of 1. I can actually show you in F5 mode. See, at the very end. Wait a minute. I actually think that a better technique is if you just spam shift. Like that. Alright. Now let me try doing... that. And... You can actually probably butterfly click God staircases. See both of that without even shifting. And now for the hardest one, Breezely. This is based on CPS. I can probably get 5 blocks if I'm really lucky, but normally I get 1 to 3. I'm not that good. But what you can do if you're not that good, if you can't get a high enough CPS, then you could do this. Something like that. And you kind of breezily, but you do waste a lot more blocks. I'll try to do that again, but that was actually pretty good for my standards. Let me go over here. There's nothing in the way, so I can't blame anything besides lag. Because I'm not. And bad hand movements. Look at that. It looks horrible, but it works. And finally, ending it off. Shifting breezily. This is the hardest one to do. But for real. I think sideways is really hard. It's not hard, it's just annoying. And it takes forever to learn. But once you could do it, I don't really know how to do it. I guess just do that. But again, 1.15 makes it impossible. I guess only use 1.15 if you're not going to crouch at all. Unless you are, like this. If you're going to do that, then you could use 1.15. But don't use 1.15. Use 1.8 for speed bridging. Because it's impossible. Now, let me just see what it looks like in F5 mode. Okay, well, hopefully you learned like one thing from this at least. And if you didn't, then, well, I don't really know what to tell you. But I guess you just gave me a view, and that's, you know, I appreciate that. That's going to be the end. It's like a bunch of bridging techniques and how to get better at them. I'm not the best in the world, but there are other people that give much better tips. I'm just here giving you some tips that maybe they don't give you. This is more beginner tips. But if you enjoyed, make sure that you subscribe. And let's just do one more breezily for the end of the video. Breezily, not... Well, I'm just going to do some breeze.